Welcome to Buffalo, New York, and UB Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bulls, where the fans know that no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bulls. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team from the MAC, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Bulls will get us started with the opening kickoff. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Delaware's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
The Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
And the Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter.
Returner runs out of bounds.
So the Buffalo Bulls offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
They'll give it to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Roberson. Got it in the middle. It's McMillan. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to check that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Back to pass, it's Roberson. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Got a little space. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to That is the hardest thing to defend because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
And the Bulls have it with a first and goal. Looking to throw. Dances away to buy time. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
And the offense punches in it again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they move the ball 43 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. They get to him as he throws. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Now on 3rd down after that run. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Blue Hens decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'll move the tight end. Using his legs, it's Henderson. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. The Bulls in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Turning it on. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Buffalo. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And he just makes it look so fun to play quarterback. Like, he's playing his own little game. He just scrambles around, takes off. Nobody can catch him all the way to the house for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And it's up and no good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he knows how to finish in style, a 66-yarder to the house. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Blue Hens in a good spot here with second and short. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together. Really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple weeks.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Blue Hens will punt this one away. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Roberson. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And the number one thing I'm thinking when I'm backed up like this is don't get a negative play. Create some space. Nice job by the offense. Nice run.
And as soon as you squirt through that hole, make a big play, and that's what they did there. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on second down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's McMillan. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Tight end now in motion. To the air, it's Roberson. Flips it out to the back. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Here's the pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Great job getting the interception, maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy, you're finding your blockers, you're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach, watch me with the ball in the open space. Maybe I can get on offense and get a... That was a phenomenal individual effort.
What a boost you can get from something like that, and now they've got it 1st and goal with the 1. Pushes ahead, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Scanning the field, it's Roberson. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass. And the defense did a really good job playing the pass. And 4th down now, it's decision time for you.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Silver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run play action. It's complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. It's on target and complete. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good. Still down by 6.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Man, a quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And
there he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get it to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Baylor proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Bears team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Guys, take a second and think about Buffalo defensive players. Remember Khalil Mack? Well, last year, Sean Dolak and Red Murdoch led the NCAA in tackles. David, why does it seem like some schools just have that as part of their identity?
It's just fun. They just find those undersized guys that hunt, that play football, that play with aggressiveness. And to have the #1 tacklers in college football on your defense, A, that means you played a lot of snaps. B, that means you got a couple of dudes.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Blue Hens with the 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's LeBoy.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Handoff to the lone back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Silver. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's LeBoy. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Finds his big tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the 2nd level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A 51-yard field goal is not really unreasonable in terms of range, but they'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bulls line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Roberson. Got his man on the outside. Breaks into the open. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buffalo!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
A strike downfield. Ripping off a pretty good... yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Silver. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Just keep slinging it. Got it behind the line. It's Silver. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And the Blue Hens are rolling down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Bring in the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Follows a good block there. Picks up 3s out to the 9. And the Bulls will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll go right back to the run. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. 1st and 10 from their own 17. He wants to change this route. Wide receiver going in motion. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Roberson. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got his man to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal forward offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And a sack. All the way back at the 5. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
I love the play call on defense. You got the offense backed up. How can you create a safety? How can you bring pressure? How can you get someone home to the QB and try to get those 2 points up on the scoreboard? They almost got it, bringing the QB down at the 1-yard line.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed over the middle. It's LeBoy.
And I'll tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take...
Oh, he's got some space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
Man, you just know that offense, they needed that touchdown to try to build some momentum. Hasn't really been going great early in this game, but a nice job being physical at the point of attack and pay it off with the score. And maybe that's just the play they needed to turn this thing around.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Roberson. Grabbed in the middle, it's McMillan. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be... This offense, they're going to work on 1st down.
And that is a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. What a nice job getting rid of the football, not only avoiding the sack, but getting... Game.
And taking a shot, getting hit as he throws it, showing some toughness, but going through his progression, he couldn't find anybody open, finally went to his running back, got him the football, and he did the rest.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing this secondary.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Bulls want to move quickly. Looking downfield on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Turning it on. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Bulls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Roberson. Moving out of the pocket. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots, and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And it's no good. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And we've got to start our report by shouting out that quarterback. My man was dropping dimes like a bank robber, one after another, right on the money, spreading the wealth. Are you picking up on the theme here, people? Long ways to go, I know. But if this continues, that young man is going to be cashing in more ways than one. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Blue Hens will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Crawford. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
He might want another play. Motion from the wideout. To the air. It's Roberson. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing. Completion. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. The Bulls line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. The short hands, it's Silver. Still running at the 40. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Delaware. And here they come, almost all the way back.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the offense back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's Roberson. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Gonna run it. It's Silver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground with the running back. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Delaware! They look finished, but they weren't. Still fighting, and we're locked up. Extra point here will give them the lead. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The Blue Hens have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Trying to barrel in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? Touchdown, Blue Hens! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. They're
Touchdown Bulls. Special teams proving to be special. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. Right down the boulevard. Not much coaches love more than finding points on special teams, and that 94-yard touchdown return gave it to them. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give to the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Under fire.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive, and they can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's two thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting a sack, now putting them in a bad situation backed up close to their own end zone.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. From the gun, running back gets the give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Roberson. That's caught, it's McMillan. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The quick out. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal coming up. They'll try to power it in. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody. Here comes the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Smashes it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. On the move at the 30. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39.
First down for the offense.
From the gun, running back on the move. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Got a man. It's Silver. There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the catch. It's LeBoy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Makes the catch. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll set up to throw. Oh, they're after him. Got rid of it just in time.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth. Finish. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Give to the back. Just tried to barge their way forward out of the gun and still couldn't find any room to run.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Roberson. Going downfield for the big play. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
He'll keep it himself. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got it. Touchdown, Delaware. They move on top here in the 4th.
Well, I love the play call late in the 4th quarter now. You're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Louisville rolled to victory, and how about that Cardinals quarterback? Remember, this is a program that produced Lamar Jackson, so to gush about a play caller there, that's saying something. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
These defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls look to keep this drive humming. To the air, it's Roberson. Got the quick pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Making side adjustments here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's McMillan. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Gonna look downfield again. Caught near the sticks. It's Snow. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeps looking downfield. Gets rid of it. With the catch, it's King. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but his hold really strong, put up some good numbers.
They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Looking to throw, it's Roberson. The throw to the outside is complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Coming up, fourth down.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Complete out of the backfield. That will be enough to move the chains and get... Down in the red zone at the 14. And the Bulls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, we know that when the quarterback's throwing out-breaking routes, timing has to be so critical and important. When the target turns around, the ball's got to be right there, and we just didn't see it on that play.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here, missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Wide receiver going in motion. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized.
False start on offense.
Just can't lose focus like that. You got to know the snap count. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds a man on the right. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. On the move. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. Now, if you're really worried about the block, I guess you could think about taking the safety here in the free kick. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Looking to throw, it's Roberson. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
Quarterback may change this route. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's third and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure. Cut this down and make it a more manageable fourth down if I don't complete this third and long.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the pass is incomplete on fourth down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Easy completion on the shuffle. After the pickup of 9. Second and 1. They can move that thing 1 yard here. That'll probably wrap this baby up. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Hens come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick up a first down. On 30 short, they'll go to the power running game. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball, and he just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense...
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime, but it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.